Good morning, Buck Osmond, Collier RV, Rockford, Illinois. I am sorry that it took me a little while. We had some training for Heartland today. This is a 2022 Sabre Cobalt Edition 3.7 FLL. Front living with a loft. Even though it's 2022, almost 3 years old, it is in excellent condition, and I do not say that very often. I mean, this thing looks like it literally just rolled off the showroom floor. Up front here, you have a spare tire on board. There's already 2 batteries in-house. Master disconnect. See, we have a solar charger there. There is no panel up top, though. I do have some pictures of the roof. 11,786 pounds. She is 42 foot 9 inches. She does have dark tinted windows, which I consider a must. I love it when the storage doors open sideways versus up and down because I have a bad back. 50 amp service. Notice this. This is structurally how this thing is built. We have our water bay, easy winterization, easy sanitation, hot and cold shower, cable connection, satellite, fresh water fill, and city connection. Always put that 90-degree brass fitting on there. Black tank flush is on board as well. And when you do have everything going through that little hole, go ahead and stuff some steel wool in there too. A little bit of a mouse deterrent. This is not a 6-gallon, but a 10-gallon hot water tank. So a little bit over 9 minutes of hot shower, let's say. Your furnace on board. I like that it has the housing, so easily can be maintained. Everything about it, including the roof, looks basically untouched. Kind of looks like this thing was cleaned up, sold, and put in indoor storage for the last 2.5 years. And I'm not kidding about that. Automatic leveling, one-touch leveling system, 4 points of contact, backup camera is already installed. I do want to let you know with these longer units, that style backup camera, Bluetooth connectivity is not very good. Just being honest. On the campsite, we have our 2 slides, front living room slide, rear wardrobe bed slide, very big awning on board, exhaust for what would be the washer and dryer if you put it in there. You do have 2 burner LP stove outside, mini fridge, and that is all I care about, is that little thermostat. When this wants to condensate and sweat and heavy humidity, just turn that down. That way you can control that, because you obviously don't want water leaking inside your unit. Love the fact that I see the magnets versus the clips. It's always nice. Quick port for that hose that you just saw. Outdoor entertainment. I can't guarantee it works. They usually fade pretty fast. When those stop working, traveling Bluetooth speaker is where it's at. The bottom of the slides are excellent. Solid steps on the unit. Sidewall, vacuum bonded construction, auto leveling, backup camera, backlift, secure steps, juice pack solar package. I'm going to have to look at those pictures. Maybe there is a panel up there. Polar shield, cellar Wi-Fi prep. All right, so what does all that mean? Not much. When we get up here, front living is nice because that's a trifold sofa, that's a trifold sofa. So as long as they like each other, 4 people could sleep up here pretty darn comfortably. We have our electric fireplace that's free heat if you don't have to pay for the power at the campground. Big TCL TV. Decent amount of storage up front. We do have our blinds. Zebra shades, as they like to call them. Our recliners right here have heat, lights, and vibration. The lights are probably just the cup holder. There's light bars down at the bottom too. Additional power and USB. 1 air conditioner, 2 air conditioners. Right when you step in the door, you have your volts indicator, your thermostat control for your front air conditioner, lights, water pump, water heat, tank indicators. You got this fun thing right here, your touchscreen LCI. I believe you'll be able to download an app on your phone. This will control your leveling, your slides, your lighting, your awnings. By the way, your awning is in great shape. All right. Nice little spot for the coffee bar right when you walk in the door. Love seeing the breakers and fuses, again, right at the entry point, not hiding behind a a slide out or something along those lines. Plenty of storage in the whole thing. There's storage literally everywhere. I was talking with your wife, and you will need like a 2 or a 3-step ladder. Every fifth wheel has very high cabinets. Solid countertops. Love that. Again, great storage all the way through. I'm 6 foot tall, and that one's pretty much pointless for me too. Residential on the size of the microwave. 3-burner LP stove, traditional small RV oven, double wide metal sink, all important. There's that second air conditioner. You have yourself a little 6-inch exhaust fan. Control for the second AC. This is probably what also controls the heat for the whole unit. That fan up there, that's how you control that as well. The bathroom, you do have a tall porcelain toilet. You do have a medicine cabinet, and you do have a decent sized shower. Alright, so I'm 6 foot and about 310 pounds. And look, I can actually like literally spin around here and not touch the walls. There is an exhaust fan right there, so that way you can get the humidity. Plenty of room on the toilet as well to do what you need to do. Alright. Heading to the back, I'm going to go to the loft area first. Again, storage is everywhere. You go up the stairs, it's a little bit wider than normal, so I can go up it. This spot right here is very much meant for just putting some totes. Alright, that's going to be storage for sure. This spot over here has a lot more depth to it. And you can put an air mattress in here, but I do recommend those foam beds. Amazon has them. You have TV connections. There is no third air conditioner up here. It's ducted. A little bit of storage, light switches, all that fun stuff. When we come back down, it's always harder for me to go down, to the back bedroom. All right, back bedroom feels very big. We have a wardrobe slide there with 2 wardrobes, 2 drawers. That's funny. But this is nice. You do have washer dryer prep in here. And the reality is that vent you saw would be for that. TV connections, king size bed, a little bit of storage above as well. USBs and 110s both ways. And your traditional storage underneath. There's very little flaws. Like very, very little. That's about the biggest thing that I can see. The reality is it's a great piece, and we have not had it very long, so I would hope that you like it, and we can make it yours. Thank you. Have a good day.